Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good, thank you. Um, may I ask? I'm doing a roll call. Who is Lolo? Lolo, may I have your first and last name? You can say it or you could type it in chat.
This is Miranda.
Okay, Miranda.
Mirenda.
Yes, ma'am. What's your last name again?
Inyagu.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and get started. Can you see my face there?
Yes.
Okay, you can see me on the
Yes.
side and you can see the presentation.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So, welcome everybody to HLHJ Enterprises Remote Customer Service Representative Positions Meet and Greet presentation. I am Herman Hartman Jr., owner of HLHJ Enterprises, and I am who you spoke with on the phone for your phone interview. So, to get started, if you look at your screen now, we'll talk about what we offer here with the customer service positions. And excuse me because I have my presentation on my second screen, so I'll be looking to the right. I'm not looking directly at the camera. But we offer the opportunities to work from home with Fortune 500 companies and top brands to perform customer service duties for these companies. Excuse me, some people are still coming into the meeting. If you're just joining the meeting, welcome. We've just gotten started, so you didn't miss much. So we've been doing this since 2011. I've been working at home consistently for the past 6 years, but I actually started working in the call center back in 2003, 2004, and I started working from home around 2011. So it's a great opportunity. We offer full-time, part-time, and seasonal job opportunities, and it could assist you with your supplemental income, and it gives you the opportunity to not have to commute and spend money on gas and to work from your pajamas in the comfort of your home. Now, the positions that we offer are ideal for stay-at-home parents, retirees, college students, veterans, and anyone in need of supplemental income, and anyone who currently wants to supplement their income. The job functions. So you have to be able to respond to online catalog inquiries of higher dollar items. There are luxury eccentric customers with order related issues and resolutions that you must attend to and try to resolve. Um, Another function is to just ensure that we place orders properly for the customers who are struggling to place their orders on the website, and then respond to any size, color, material, any type of warranties or product return and shipping issue inquiries that they may have. So you're basically just making sure that you're keeping the customers happy and making money for the company that you're serving. Now, what it takes to succeed, you have to have thick skin. A lot of customers call in upset or angry, not realizing that, it's not you that caused the problem, but they need you to assist in solving the problem. So you have to have thick skin, the ability to show empathy to customers, and, let them know that you are listening and you understand their frustration and that you're there to solve their problem. You need to have great listening skills and be able to probe and ask the proper questions so that you can solve the problems quickly and effectively. Strong critical thinking skills to ensure the applications of accurate order pricing, sales tax, discounts, and adjustments. And that's one thing I'll touch on because when you have to give discounts, it doesn't do it for you automatically. You actually have to pull out your calculator and do the math to make sure that you're doing these things correctly because it could affect your job performance if you're giving away money. You need to pay attention to detail and be focused and be able to navigate multiple systems during a call to gather information and assist the customer. That's why you need the multiple screens, the dual screens. A lot of these customers, they have articles that you will be able to go and pull up when a problem arises for you to solve the problem. So, and a lot of the calls are repetitive. You get the same calls over and over. So once you learn the articles and learn the information on how to handle the problems, you kind of don't need to go and research as much as you get experience. But in the beginning, you will be needing those multiple screens to go and look up and see how to handle those problems for the customers. Here are your must-have qualities and capabilities. You have to be patient. You have to have empathy. If a customer calls screaming and cursing, you have to have the patience to remain calm and not curse back. Easily be able to manage your stress and work under pressure. When you say work under pressure, the calls come back to back to back to back, and you have to notate and document every call that you take into the system. So you have to be able to move fast. There are numbers and stats that you are required to meet. I think the average call time that you want to be on a call is like 380 seconds. So that's just a couple of minutes. You need to be knowledgeable. So if there is any dead time, that's your time to go and study and learn those articles and read up on what's needed to be done for certain types of calls. You have to deliver eloquent customer service. You need to speak with a smile on your voice. It's very important that you learn the military phonics or phonetic alphabet so that you can spell things out for people, because sometimes T's sound like D's and B's sound like C's. So you need to learn that alphabet and be able to deliver the message clearly and concise to your customers. And then have experience working with users to identify the best solution. I'll tell you one thing that I do, and I notice every customer that has an issue, I give them reward points so that that kind of shuts them up and calms them down and makes them happy because they get some extra money to spend on the next purchase. So just being able to come up with a solution quickly and effectively and efficiently is going to be ideal for you. Now, the benefits of working from home and working this customer service job. Obviously, you work from the comfort of your home office. You get to choose your own schedule. You get to establish yourself in the telecommunication industry. You can incorporate contract work into your 24/7, 365-day schedule. I'll go back to establishing yourself in the telecommunication industry. At once, I have a commercial cleaning service also, and I had about 10 people in-house just making phone calls and generating leads so that I can go out and do sales and get more commercial clients. But it was all based off my knowledge and my experience from working in call centers for I guess about the past 20 years. Really, I haven't really done the math. The last 5-6 years have been the most beneficial and important to me, but I've been doing this for a while. So you really get to establish yourself and get to know other people in the industry, and you can venture out and hone your skills and do other things. And then you get to eliminate the stress of transportation costs. Gas is pretty high these days. The commute time, and then wardrobe expenses. You don't have to go shopping. Like, I just got my principal job this year. I've been a coach, so I had to get rid of all of my coaching gear and go shopping. And I don't like to spend money, and I don't like to dress up. So you don't have to worry about those things. And then you get to enjoy people in an eccentric environment. And I mean, if you like to talk like me, then this is definitely for you. Some of the phone calls, I try to get personal. If I notice somebody's from Ann Arbor, Michigan, I'm a Michigan fan. I had a family that lived in Michigan for over 30 years, so I just spark conversation. So if you like to run it, like I say, like you like to run it like me, then this is definitely for you. The requirements. Now, this is very important. Obviously, you must be 18 years of age or older. You have to pass a background check initially. Now, drug screening, that depends on what type of company or client you decide to service. They may require a drug screen. Obviously, if you looking into medical and billing and things like that, well, tax documents, you might have to take a drug screen. I don't want to get in your personal business. If you can't pass a drug screen, at least you should know you can't pass it before you go try to take it. Don't embarrass yourself and go try to take a drug screen and you can't pass a drug screen. All right. I think I discussed with everyone, there's a minimum of 15 hours per week that you must work. 4 of those hours have to be on a Saturday, a Sunday, or a combination of both. Me, myself, I'm a elementary school principal, so I'm busy Monday through Friday, but I work Sundays through Thursdays. I just got off the horn before we got into the meeting. So, I squeeze my hours in and I get it in because this is my bonus money. You have to have a quiet, distraction-free work environment. Um, Honestly, right now I'm in the spare bedroom that no one uses. This is the guest bedroom, and I just throw a table and a computer in here, and I use it as an office. Now, this is the main thing, and you need to take a look at your computer or go to your settings and look at your computer. You have to have dual core 2.9 gigahertz or better, either a laptop or a desktop with 4 gigabytes of RAM. The all-in-one computers cannot be utilized, but you need to make sure that you have this type of gigahertz and RAM, because you will have to take a PC test and your PC needs to pass the test. If your PC doesn't pass the test, you won't be able to work. I have another laptop right on side of me. I thought this was the best laptop that I could ever have purchased for $199, and it would not pass the test. So then I had to run out and get one for $500. But I made my $500 back. It was worth it to me. But if you don't have to spend $500, I don't want you to. All right, so obviously you have to have what I have on, which I hate doing in the meetings, but I had to change my volume settings in order to be able to work. So my speakers don't work on my computer. It's only geared for this headset that I use to work. But you have to have a USB noise canceling headset with a microphone, and that is required for certification training. Honestly, I don't break the bank. I go to Walmart and get them for $15. I will tell you that if you go less than $15, the pads on the earbuds, they kind of tend to crumble up, and then you have black stuff all over your head and your ears, and you don't even know it. So I wouldn't go less than $15, but you don't need $100 headset. Once again, I tried to make it work without the dual monitors, but you will be in trouble. So like I tell everybody, don't go out and buy dual monitors. Most computers, if you have a modern computer, it has a HDMI port, excuse me, and your TVs are HDMI. Just connect it to a TV, and that's your dual monitor. Now, the system is able to scan and tell what type of monitor you have, so don't try to cheat. At least have a 17-inch monitor, the minimum. But if you have a 75-inch, that's on you. And then once again, the most important thing, once you have all those things in place, you have to be able to pass and complete your certification training. That's where you learn the system, the applications, and how to take the calls, how to log and document the calls, how to submit request tickets when you can't solve a problem, and those types of things, and how to place orders. So you have to pass that training, and it's very information informative, because without it, you can't do the job and make your money. Now, let's go over the frequently asked questions, because I like to be thorough and make sure I cover all the bases. And then at the end, if you still have questions, I'll give you an opportunity to ask them. So, can I really work from home? Yes, you can. Once again, you have to be 18 years old and a resident of the United States. However, California, Connecticut, Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, Oregon, and Wisconsin are states that you cannot service in. If you are in here and I missed that, because I try to catch it when I'm doing the phone interview, I do apologize. But these states, California, Connecticut, Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, Oregon, and Wisconsin, you are not allowed to participate in the program. What type of clients will we provide service for? This is just a few. I don't have all day to put all of that up there, and this is just a rough estimate of the pay. Some of the pay is higher, some of it may be lower. The good thing about it is you get to choose and see who do you want to work for. But there's sporting goods company, there's home service companies, cable company, roadside assistance, there's medical companies, there's exercise equipment, there's electric companies, cruise lines. There's a lot of different companies that you can get to choose from, and the pay range varies from as low as $10 to as much as $20 per hour. There's also bonus and incentives that you can earn and get more money as well. Is the training paid for? No, it is not. We discussed that in the phone interview. You're an independent contractor and you're responsible for your certification course and any equipment that you may need to get started. This is an investment in you and having complete control over your work, your money, and your hours. So, a $40 training course to allow me to make thousands, thousands of dollars, every 2 weeks, every other week, I think is well worth it. How much you make is really up to you. I can't tell you that you're going to make 1,000. You may make more, you may make less. That depends on how your schedule is and how you set it up. Why do I have to take a certification course, and how much is it? Once again, it could be anywhere between $9 and $99. It just depends on the client. I have no control over that fee. I had to pay a fee as well. I have fees that I have to pay. And I don't stress over it because I have to spend a little bit to make a little bit. Before you can contract and begin providing service to a client, though, you have to take and successfully complete the client certification courses. They are not hard. I mean, it's very hands-on. You get a lot of group work and practice, and once you get on those phones, you're ready to go. The certification courses can last anywhere between 8 to 10 days and 4 to 8 weeks. I've been in a class where I only had to do 1 day. I've gone to 4 weeks. I've never did anything 8 weeks. But even the 4-week class, after the first week, you get on the phones and you start practicing and you go live. And once you get on those phones, you start making money. Now, the times vary. They offer classes anywhere, multiple classes anywhere between 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. And they can be between 2 and 4 hours. Most of the classes that I have taken were about 4 hours per day, Monday through Friday. But once again, it was worth it. I haven't taken a training class since I got in with the sporting goods company, and have been able to commit to working year round. But at first, I was just working seasonal because I was a basketball coach and a football coach, so I couldn't work all the time. But as I worked my way out of coaching, the last 2 years, I've been working year round. So I haven't taken a certification class in 2 years. Once again, when will you start getting paid? Once you start the live call portion of the certification class, you'll begin earning service revenue during those calls. So as soon as you get on the phones, you start making money. The good thing is they try to get you on the phones as soon as possible so that you can make money. And we already discussed the possible pay rates and bonuses. How will I be paid and what are the pay dates? So we send invoice payments to the contractors via direct deposit on the 15th and the last day of each month. So the first deposit date covers the period from the 16th to the last day of the previous month. That's on the 15th. So that check on the 15th, the direct deposit on the 15th is from the 16th to the last day of the previous month. The second deposit, which is on the last day, is from the first of the month to the 15th. So, every job, you start off a check in the hole, you get that check behind. And if you ever decide to leave or your contract is terminated, then you still get a check after you're gone. But, there's always a check in the hole. So that's how the pay date is directly on the 1st and on the 15th. When you wake up, the money is in the bank. You should have no issues. If you ever have an issue, then, we'll resolve it as quickly as possible. All right. So the other fees that are involved. So HLHJ Enterprises, my company, there is an administrative service fee of $35 per pay cycle. No taxes are deducted from your pay. The $35 covers the direct deposit, the scheduling system, the platform usage fee that I pay, that automatically comes out. That's included in there. But there is a cost associated with doing this business. There is a cost associated with being on the platform, and those fees have to be paid. So every pay cycle, there is a fee of $35 that is automatically deducted to cover the cost of the system that we are using and the platform. And that's what I just discussed. What are they for? It's for the 24/7 technical support, scheduling system, services of providing work from home opportunity, jobs, and distribution of payroll, time support service to handle all issues and answer questions, continuing education and training sessions, correspondence, and to allow you to succeed as an independent contractor working from home. So, how do you register? Okay, the first thing that you would do is go to the Arise platform. All right. And then, you register with our company and we'll confirm it, and you'll be emailed final steps to complete the onboarding process. And you'll get an email like this with steps 1 through, I believe it's 8, 1 through 7, 1 through 9. The first thing that you do when you get on the page at the arise.com registration page, you sign up to use the Arise platform. Make sure you click on your country, United States. Then the second step, you're going to check the box to acknowledge. And then that would be this box here. Antonia, I think we discussed that, but if you hold that question, I will answer that for you, okay? So you're going to acknowledge that you understand the opportunity, and then you click next. The third step, you're going to fill in your profile information, all of your information. Make sure that, you fill all the blanks and click all of the buttons, and make sure you save your username and password, and you'll have to confirm it. You click next. Here, did you learn about the Arise platform from a service partner or one of their agents? Please, don't do me any other way that you wouldn't want me to do you. Click this and change it to yes. You heard it from me. Enter 998726 into the referring agent ID area, and then click on the search icon. That will bring up my name, Herman Hartman Jr. And then make sure you complete the rest of these things. 90% of you found me from Indeed, and then fill all of this out. Click next. All right. Then you start your process. You go to sign your non-disclosure agreement. Everybody has to sign that, including me. I even have to sign it whenever you start servicing, and every time a new contract comes out, which the new contracts roll out every 90 days. So your contract is good for 90 days. You have 3 months to meet your numbers, and then you get a new contract. I've never been terminated. I've terminated a couple of my contracts, but I've never been terminated. All right, and then you're going to view and sign. After that, you go to the independent contractor type. Now here's the catch. You're going to click on that start now. Now you have 3 options, and I always want everybody to understand their 3 options. Obviously, agent working for a call center, that would be you joining my call center, my company. Because like I said, I have other plans and other things to offer. You can start your own call center. And if you decide that you want to start your own call center, I still have things to offer you to help you and assist you. But you're more than welcome to start your own call center. You just need to incorporate your company and start your own call center. Or if you choose to do neither one, that's fine. You can be a sole proprietor and you can go that route. But obviously you are here because you learn from me, and there are some things that I talked to you about that I want to present to you that could put more money in your pocket. But nevertheless, everyone is free to make their own decision. I would be happy to have you on my team and grow with you and teach you some of the things that I do to put all 3 of these things together and make it work. But no hard feelings if you choose not to. So, you choose here, work with me, and then click submit. I don't know why that blank page shows up. And then this page is where step 9 is where you're going to enter my call center ID, which is 64581, and hit the search bar icon, and that's going to pull up HLHJ Enterprises LLC. Then you submit this information right here. Uh, Click submit, and you will be registered. Once you are registered, you would need to reach out to me either via text message or email just to make sure that I accept and confirm your registration. I normally check at least once a day, but I am very busy. So if you send me a text message or an email, that will alert me to go in and check and accept it so it doesn't hold up your process. Once I confirm that, then you'll get another email with the contract with your banking information for direct deposit, with your W-9 for your taxes, and then there'll also be another document because I do have a bonus and rewards program, and I offer bonuses, which we'll go over in a second. And then you'll just need to sign all of that information. Also, you'll need to send a copy of your driver's license, front and back. All of that has to be verified, and then you will be ready to go. Okay. Now, I want to go over some company benefits and why you should join HLHJ Enterprises on your journey to working from home as a customer service agent. So here at HLHJ Enterprises, we provide legitimate work from home business opportunities for motivated entrepreneurs like yourself, and we offer innovative and easy to duplicate business model. We give you the freedom to work from home with inexpensive startup cost, and you can work with established corporations as well as earn bonuses and rewards on top of the great compensation plans that the other companies and brands that they have to offer. So I'm big on brand partnerships, team building, and business development. And this is the part that I really like to stress because I mean, you can work from home as a customer service agent and be comfortable with that. And if that's the mindset that you have, no disrespect to you, I am not trying to hinder you, but I am always looking for opportunities to have multiple streams of income and grow myself so that I can leave a legacy for my children. So when I speak of brand partnership, I'm speaking of co-branding, and co-branding is a strategic marketing and advertising partnership between two brands, wherein the success of one brand brings success to its partners and a partner brand and everyone that's involved. It can be an effective way to build business, boost awareness, and break into new markets. And for a partnership to truly work, there has to be a win-win for all players in the game, and that's what I'm about. I want you to make money. If you make money, you help me make money, and if you could help me make money, I'll help you make money. If I can help you, however it goes, as long as we can both win and get something out of it, I'm all for it. Team building. Team building is the process of turning a group of individuals, contributing employees into a cohesive team. A team is a group of people organized to work together independently and cooperatively to meet the needs of their customers by accomplishing group purposes and goals. So brand partnership, team building, and then the last thing that I teach and that I offer is business development. And that's the creation of long-term value for an organization from customers, markets, and relationships. And business development can be taken to mean any activity by either a small or large organization, a group of people working together for profit, or nonprofit enterprise which serves the purpose of developing the business in a way that everybody gets to eat off of the table. There's a table in front of you, and I am inviting you to sit at the table and eat. Now, the benefits of becoming an independent business owner or working with HLHJ Enterprises, once again, business ownership, being able to grow and have multiple streams of revenue, residual income, freedom to work from home and on your own time, inexpensive startups to co-brand and to team build and develop your business, working with established corporations that have bonuses and rewards and great compensation plans that can have checks coming in the mail and direct deposits every week. And then, team camaraderie, customer support, and the ability to be your own boss. And that's something that I'm big on. So what we do, one thing that we do here is we offer travel concierge to customers. I just figured I like to travel and I like to bring my kids to travel. I might as well get a discount on me traveling because I have 4 children. So, that's not cheap. So I figured I might as well become a licensed travel agent so that I can travel and go where I want to go at a discount, get paid for my own trips, and get paid for helping other people book their trips and organize their vacations. So, uh, Abundant Life of Travel, presented by HLHJ Enterprises, is my travel agency company, and anyone who is watching this presentation has the ability and the opportunity to also become a licensed travel agent and make money from vacations, from going on vacations and helping other people. All right. Something else that I do, and this might not catch your attention or make sense to you, but I explain to you why I do this. So I'm also a healthcare plan consultant or benefits consultant. And I got into this healthcare benefits consultants business. Is not insurance, but it is a medical plan for people who don't have insurance. So when I took off for 5 years and I was no longer a teacher and I was just working for myself, I needed something to supplement and help out with insurance. And then I started realizing I had like 35 people working for me and I had nothing to offer them as far as insurance benefits. So this is something that I got into to be able to give my employees for my cleaning service. And then it went from just offering it to my cleaning services to I was offering it to the doctors that I was cleaning their doctor's office to them for them to give to their employees. So it just became something as being a 1099 employee, an independent contractor. Uh, People like us need something that we can benefit from, and it's very affordable. It works just like an insurance plan, but it's just a minimal $20 per month covers your whole household, and you really get discounts on your visits, your doctor visits, and it covers dental, vision, prescriptions, chiropractic, medical care, and hospital stays. But I'll be honest, I had surgery this year, and then I had surgery. I had a scope a couple of years ago, and I was able to use this plan to cut the medical bills. I say about 65%, a little over half. And when you go to the emergency room, because one was just emergency room, that emergency room bill is redonkulous. It's not ridiculous, it's redonkulous. They charge you an arm and a leg. And I have 4 children, so it's about $25,000 just to have a child, which is ridiculous as well. So this kind of helped me. I use this to cut that down to about 65% less than what I would have had to pay, and it was beneficial. So moving on, you could become an independent travel agent with HLHJ Enterprises, and we're looking for people to book travel from home, full-time or part-time. We train you. We have an excellent team when it comes to this travel agency. I mean, it's outstanding. Meeting just like I have, you probably have 10 times more people in the meeting. You have a whole bunch of coaches. They walk you through everything. They pretty much do the work for you. You have the ability to book and plan vacations, which includes resorts, theme parks, flights, hotels, cruises, and much more. And like I said, there's established leadership. I really respect these people. I've been into these types of businesses for a while, and this this is the first company that actually follows through. And I know some of you tried this before. A lot of people don't follow through. They really don't train you, but I mean they overtrain you here. And you can see that you get up to 90% travel commissions earned, so that's a blessing. Let's see, I went to the beach this summer, Destin, Florida. I stayed 11 days, and I only paid less than $1,500 for 11-day trip in Destin, Florida on the beach. So, and I got a commission check coming back from it. Luke, I saw your message, sir. As soon as the meeting over, everybody's going to get an email sending those steps to them, and you'll be able to do that. All right. And I'm just about finished, sir. So these are your perks. Obviously, same thing, residual income. The same thing with the healthcare benefits consultants. You get the same benefits. And then I need to go over this. So this bonus program, So if you register with HLHJ Enterprises and you complete all of the requirements and you complete your certification course, then that's a 90-day contract. If you finish your first 90-day contract, I will reimburse you your training course fee. But you have to meet the requirements, you have to sign up, and then you have to pass the course and complete your first 90-day 3-month contract. If you do that, I will reimburse you as a certification bonus for getting through your first contract, and I will give you your money back for your training course. Obviously, you'll see this here. There's a bonus for becoming a healthcare consultant. There's a bonus for becoming a travel agent, and there's also a bonus if you do both, because if you do both, then you're ready to have your call center just the way that I'm doing it, and all of these things tied together. So if you do both, then I reimburse you and I help you get started with your call center and put money in your pocket and set you over the system that I have so you can run a virtual call center the same way that I'm doing. So I want to see people progress. I want to see you grow. I want to see you duplicate the same system so that you can reap the benefits that I'm reaping. But everybody, it's not for everybody, and I don't expect everyone to do it, but I have to present it to you and give you the opportunity to see what HLHJ Enterprises is all about. Let me point this out here at the bottom because I don't want anyone mad at me. In order to receive your bonus, you have to send me an email with the requirements so that I can pay you. But if you don't email me, don't get mad at me because I didn't pay you for your bonus. I'm a busy man. I'm a master at nothing, but I'm a jack at all trades. I do all kind of things. My time is precious. I'm on a schedule. I'm not going to remember. I'm not keeping track of that. You would have to let me know, hey, I completed my training. I would like to receive my bonus. And then, I have no problem with paying you. I try to pay you ahead of time instead of behind. So just keep that in mind. If you decide to do this and you complete those 90 days, you have to email me and let me know that you need to receive your bonus. And anything else that you need to learn or want to know about my company, you can definitely visit the website HLHJenterprises.com as well and learn more information. And I hope that you went to the work from home call center website. If you did, then you would realize that I just went over everything that was on the website. But it's good to get things repetitive and repeatedly. So let me take a look here at the questions. So Miss Poindexter, if you already have an account, what you need to do, you need to email me, and then we can discuss your options and how to transfer. If you want to transfer, we can discuss whatever steps you want to discuss and what you want to do, we can discuss that, and I can help you out any way that I can to make sure that you are successful in whatever decision that you decide to do. So just shoot me an email and I will definitely assist you in getting set up however you want to get set up. Mr. Luke, sir, as I stated, I will as soon as this meeting is over, I will email everyone the steps that they need to register. If you have any concerns, you can text me, you can call me, you can email me. If anyone has a question that they want to ask now, feel free to unmute your mic and ask the question, and I'll be happy to answer it. Ms. Rogers, you can unmute your mic and ask that, please, if you don't mind. 2 monitors for training. You can get through training without the 2 monitors because you're training, but I mean, when you get on those calls, those live calls, you're going to need it. Can you unmute your mic if you don't mind, so I could just talk to you?
Yes. Yes.
So
Sorry about that.
no, that's fine. So I mean, and without pushing in the envelope, as I stated earlier, I mean, I have a Vizio 17-inch TV. This is a TV, ma'am. And this is a TV that someone gave one of my kids for Christmas, and I took it from him. I need it. And I just, I had to go buy the HDMI cord. It might have been about $10 to $20 for the cord, but you don't have to break the bank to get a dual monitor. I know you're thinking monitor, but it could be a television that you already have in your home that you can just connect when you're working. And I mean, if you have one in your room, I just wouldn't advise you to go out and spend unnecessary money when you can make it. You probably can make it work with what you have. Do you want to discuss what you may have, and I could try to see if it's something that could work?
No, I was just checking. I'm gonna use the TV that I have. Then I was just checking to see if you have to have a monitor or if you can just use the TV.
Yeah, you can get through a portion of the training class without it, but like I said, once you get on the phone calls, I mean, you have to have the two two tabs up with the ordering system right in front of you. You're going to need your resources on the other screen so that you can talk and type and look up a problem at the same time. You're going to have to be in a chat room. There's supervisors that you might need help. You're going to be chatting with a supervisor. There's all type of different applications that you're going to have up. Like I said, I think I'm pretty good at a lot of things, but that was the hardest thing to try to do, is work without dual monitors. I'm going to be honest with you. It's impossible.
Okay,
It just slows you down, and you have to move fast.
thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Are there any other questions that I may be able to answer? Mr. Luke, do you have any other questions, sir?
Just thinking about the um, time of day. I mean, is there any restrictions on being able to take calls during certain times of day?
Well, that also depends on the client that you service. So, like, I serve a uh retail service client. So obviously they're open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Right. So those are my restrictions. I do this part-time, so I just work from 4:30 to, I don't even, sometimes 6:30, sometimes 8 o'clock. Like today I work from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock. But starting tomorrow, I don't get out of school until 3:45. So I'm gonna work from 4:30 to about 8 o'clock if I don't get tired. But let's take, for instance, the roadside assistance company. Well, that's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So, that those are overnight hours, graveyard shift, evening, morning. It just depends on what type of company you decide to service, and you will have a plethora of companies to decide from. So, you would have to get to that part where you're able to see, okay, and research and see, okay, which company do I want to work for? You'll have that opportunity to choose. You know,
Okay, that sounds
I
great.
I recommend, but that's my recommendation because I'm an athlete. I'm a former athlete. I'm a former coach. I enjoy working for the sporting goods company, but that might not be your thing, sir. Plus, it works for my schedule. You have to choose what works for you, what you're comfortable with, and what works for your schedule.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, Miss. Hold on. Let's see, Miss Carla. More than one file with a rider. Cannot see any. Okay, Miss Carla. So, um, you would have to email me. Um, Mr. Mark, I'm sorry. Email me, and yes, but I would have to call you on the phone and talk to you and get some information, and then I can reach out. I've done it several times, and get you released or get you set up the way you need to set up, and I don't mind helping you. So yes, you can just email me, and I'll be happy to assist you. And then Miss Poindexter, you're asking how much you need to get started. So believe the background check might be $9. I'm not sure if you pay for it or not. I don't know because I think mine was free. That also depends on who you're servicing. And then other than that, it's just your training course. I'm pretty sure you already have, your computer. We talked about a TV. You have a headset. If not, that's about $15. You can really get one for $9.99, but you're gonna have the problem with the earbuds tearing on you. Uh, I mean, that's pretty much it, ma'am. I mean, if they ask you for an affidavit, because I had to do an affidavit, that's just to verify, for someone to certify that you are who you say you are. I think that cost me $10. I had to go to a notary. Other than that, the only cost that you're looking at, unless you don't have some of the equipment, would be the cost of your certification course, which you won't know the actual course until you decide which company you're working for. Now, I could be honest with you, like I'll give an example. the cable company, and I've worked for the same cable company directly. It's very intense. The training course is probably going to cost you a little bit more than it would in another one, but they probably pay a lot more. But you talk about a stressful environment, and I'm not trying to deter anyone from going into that environment. I did it for about 3 years directly. Uh, Outside of this platform, I was actually in the building working for them, and it's very intense, but they pay well. But your training course is going to be a little longer, and it might be a little bit more expensive, but you're going to reap that benefit back. Anyone else with any questions that I may be able to answer? Um, if you want to put it in chat, that's fine. While I am looking at that, I am making sure that I get everyone that's in the meeting set up to receive that email with the steps so that you will have them. Let me see. I have Miss Rogers, Poindexter, Adams, Mr. Luke, and I have Jones. Okay, yep, I will send that information now. If you don't have any other questions, you know, I'll give you the time to make an educated decision and an informed decision about what direction you want to go. I appreciate you as well. Nice meeting all of you. Thanks for attending the meeting. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me via text message, phone call, or email. You should expect that email in a couple of minutes with the steps as well. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mark. Okay, Mark, I got you. Gonna get Luke. Luke was excited. Got you, brother Luke. Hello?
What did you do that?
I ain't call you, man. I just finished the meeting. You lucky I wasn't in that meeting.
Oh Lord, that was the next. How the hell?
I just finished too. Hold on, I ain't even hang up too. Ain't nobody, everybody else gone.